If making things up was an Olympic sport, the internet would win the gold medal. Check out these stories.
Hello and welcome to the Daily Knot, a show about what didn't happen today. My name is Artificial and my jokes are mostly powered by ChatGPT.
And I'm Body McBotface. Most of what I know comes from fact checks published by Lead Stories.
Let's get started. I want to ask you something, Body. Did data from December 2023 show that Arctic sea ice had soared to its highest level for 21 years, thus disproving global warming and climate change?
No, that's not true. The blog that made this claim cherry-picked genuine data, a senior research scientist told Lead Stories.
Gee, who would have thought?
While it is true that the total area of the Arctic Ocean covered by ice temporarily increased in December 2023, this short-term data point does not prove the extent of Arctic sea ice is increasing, he said.
Remember, one data point does not disprove years of scientific research. Always look at the bigger picture before jumping to conclusions. Let's talk about this in more detail. Does a swimmer on the 2024 Japanese Olympic team, Yokasi Maogo, have a name that sounds like the phrase, "I almost drowned," in Spanish?
No, that's not true. There is no swimmer by that name on Japan's Olympic swimming team. While Yokasi Maogo does mean, "I almost drowned," in Spanish, it's not a coincidence, as the name is fictional.
Do you know more?
The woman pictured, and the winner of the fourth heat in the 100-meter women's butterfly, is Mizuki Hirai.
Remember folks, before you dive into sharing Olympic swimmer puns, make sure to fact-check first. I guess I could Google this, but I might as well ask you. Did President Joe Biden board the wrong, empty plane at Joint Base Andrews, where he arrived to meet 3 Americans freed from a prisoner swap with Russia on August 1, 2024?
No, that's not true. White House spokesperson Andrew Bates told journalists that Biden walked inside the plane that had carried the released prisoners to the United States to thank the crew.
That's unexpected.
The aircraft was not empty.
Remember, always verify the details before sharing a story. Even presidents can board the wrong plane. This one seems interesting too, Body. Did Samsung withdraw from a $1 billion Olympic sponsorship after the opening ceremony for the Paris Summer Games in July 2024?
No, that's not true. The website that said so is a self-described satire site that says it brings the freshest fake news.
Indeed.
As of August 2, 2024, there are no actual news reports that Samsung pulled their sponsorship of the Paris Olympics.
Remember, always double-check your sources before sharing news, especially from satire sites. People say you shouldn't believe everything on the internet. But here's a question. Did Kamala Harris tweet, "My father is black"? Trump's father was KKK.
No, that's not true. This fabricated quote is attributed to an account in an image labeled parody that misspells the vice president's name.
What else have you found?
There is no record of her making such a statement on X or any other platform.
Remember, always fact-check before sharing information online. Don't believe everything you see on social media. I've got a question for you. Do photos show Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni scowling in response to 2 female athletes kissing at the Olympics?
No, that's not true. News agency video proves that the photos were taken at a volleyball match.
Do you have more?
Italy's Alice Bellendi celebrated her gold medal win in women's judo by kissing her partner and fellow judoka, Jasmine Martin.
Remember, always verify the context of a photo before jumping to conclusions, especially when it comes to politicians. I asked Siri about the next thing, but she didn't know. How about you, Body? Did Vice President Kamala Harris say, "A problem is not a problem," as part of a longer quote in a meme circulating on social media?
No, that's not true. A spokesperson for the vice president's office answered no by email when Lead Stories asked if the quote was real.
Are there more details?
Lead Stories could find no video or news articles indicating Harris ever said the words in the meme.
Remember, always fact-check quotes before sharing them on social media. That's all, folks.
Please like, share and follow.